Hi guys, this is engineer Adi Muferj, and today I will show you how to do the framing for the drywalls for my project here. And you can see we started before 2 days, and with my project I have more than one kind of the metal studs. So with different gauge, there's a heavy gauge like this. There's a heavy gauge metal stud. This one gauge 14, and this one here, this one gauge 16, and here in that wall, this one gauge 25. That wall is a light gauge metal studs, and those two walls, they are heavy metal studs, heavy gauge. And those heavy gauge metal studs, they will be in the shear walls to carry the weight for the truss. We will install the truss next week at the top of those shear walls. And you can see I have columns and beams here to carry the roof trusses. It will be next week. And you can see here what we did when we started. We first started to lay out the location for the corridor, for the rooms, and then we started to install the track at the bottom for the walls, and also you can see there is another track at the top. So we have a track at the top and we have a track at the bottom, and here you can see I have that beam and column, and you can see here the layout for the walls. Here we have two shower room, and we have different offices here in the building, and here the clear distance for the corridor should be according to drawing 5 feet, and after that we will put insulation inside the wall, and then we'll cover it. We'll lay the gypsum board and do the finishing work. Yes, you can see, those here we started after we lay out the walls in the building. We started to install the track. Here you can see we have door. Here we have door, and the width for that track 3 inches 5/8, and the width for that track 4 inches. Also the width here 4 inches for the metal studs. That's heavy gauge, as I told you, gauge 16. And here the width for the light gauge metal studs 3 5/8. Different gauges. I have light gauge metal studs, and I have heavy gauge metal studs, depend about the location. Yes. You can see everything is done according to drawing, and we lay out everything. You can see here we have door. The height here, 14 feet. So we just need to support the walls. That's a temporary support. You can see everywhere. Make sure it will be done correctly, and everything will be safety first. Yes. And here you can see, I need to show you another thing. those two shear walls and those two shear walls. Yeah, here we have, yeah, that metal piece. We have that metal piece. The name for this RCC, and we should, when the overlap, we should put 1 foot overlap. You can see all the overlap. Yeah, that's RCC continuous. Should be 4 feet. Each 4 feet, you can see. Yeah, maximum 4 feet. So we started with 3 feet, and then 4 feet, 4 feet, and 3 feet, because the height is 13 feet. Yes. Yeah. Thank you.